Despite the fact that apple cider vinegar, often known as apple juice vinegar or ACV, is excellent and helpful for weight reduction, many of our clients find it difficult to swallow. Apple cider vinegar, as we all know, has many health benefits, but there are good and bad ways to use it. And in this case, the incorrect way may be dangerous and unfavorable. Therefore, avoid the following 7 faults while using apple cider vinegar to avoid making huge mistakes. 1. Don't put apple cider vinegar directly onto your skin. Using apple cider vinegar topically is a wise choice for skincare. For its cosmetic benefits, you can utilize apple cider vinegar. It might even help soothe a sunburn or get rid of dandruff and acne. Apple cider vinegar can be applied to your skin in a number of different ways. Researchers advise diluting apple cider vinegar and minimizing its contact with the skin before using it as a toner to treat infections or to erase blemishes. Long-term exposure to the extremely acidic vinegar can actually cause chemical burns that are semi-permanent, damage skin cells, and erode your skin. Once more, the recommended ratio is 1 part vinegar to 8 or 10 parts water. 2. Never use apple cider vinegar after eating or mealing. You may want to change your routine if you usually drink apple cider vinegar after eating. There may be health benefits to taking apple cider vinegar on an empty stomach. According to research, many people, especially as they become older, tend to have less stomach juice, which can aid in the breakdown of meals. Right before eating, a small amount of apple cider vinegar can replace these lost stomach juices, making food easier to digest. As a consequence, you might feel less bloated or indigestion after eating. To further benefit from it, it is also advised to try it as a component of a salad dressing. 3. Avoid direct drinking of apple cider vinegar. You might want to reconsider if you plan to rapidly eat or drink something else to cover up the bitter flavor after consuming some apple cider vinegar. Despite the numerous health benefits of apple cider vinegar, consuming it in this manner may be more detrimental than advantageous. The esophagus and stomach may be harmed by apple cider vinegar, which is acidic in nature. Apple cider vinegar should always be diluted with a liquid, ideally water. To make apple cider vinegar more palatable and protect your throat and stomach from its acidity, diluting it with water is probably the best option. 4. Avoid smelling or breathing in apple cider vinegar. It's best not to inhale deeply because apple cider vinegar can have an unpleasant effect on the eyes or nose. Recall that vinegar is involved, and vinegar has an overpowering smell that may irritate certain people. When you eat it, take care not to inhale or not so strongly. To lessen the overpowering vinegar scent, try diluting apple cider vinegar with water to your desired taste. This dilution, according to researchers, is also crucial for the protection of your teeth and esophagus. For many people, a good ratio is even 50-100 ml of water combined with 1-3 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. 5. Avoid starting with large amounts of apple cider vinegar. Since apple cider vinegar is healthful, the more of it the better, right? False. As is often the however, using too much of a good thing, apple cider vinegar included. You should be careful not to take too much apple cider vinegar, especially if you're new to it. It's wise to start out slowly, researchers advise. This will enable you to gauge the reaction of your body to it. Reduce the dosage until you no longer experience any burning or upset stomach, according to researchers. You can also adjust to taste by starting little and working your way up to a larger amount. You should never take more than 2 tablespoons at a time, even if everything goes smoothly and you have no issues. Reduce your consumption to no more than 2 tablespoons, even after diluting it with water, to protect yourself from harmful or uncomfortable side effects. 6. Stop drinking apple cider vinegar prior to sleeping. Although consuming apple juice vinegar before meals is a good idea, it is not a good idea to take it just before bed. According to a researcher, taking apple cider vinegar right before bed is not advised because it could creep back up the esophagus. If the acid gets into touch with your esophagus while you're lying down, even diluted apple cider vinegar can still cause damage. To make sure there is no reflux or esophageal irritation, people must remain upright and not lie down for 30 minutes following the medication's administration, regardless of the time of day. Apple cider vinegar should be consumed at least 30 minutes prior to going to bed. 7. Apple cider vinegar. Do not swig or sip it. Apple cider vinegar has an extremely acidic character, even when diluted. Apple cider vinegar, according to researchers, is extremely acidic and can harm dental enamel. Therefore, don't merely chug or sip apple cider vinegar out of a glass, even diluted, if you're wondering how to consume it. As an alternative, consider sipping it via a straw to minimize contact with your choppers. It's also advised to wait at least 30 minutes after ingesting apple cider vinegar before brushing your teeth.